Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carol Turnbow. I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I also wear many hats. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a Mima, I'm a CrossFit coach, I am a CrossFit athlete, but my passion is nutrition. My passion is teaching people that food really does heal the body. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world, and I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and will remain simple because it's something that our bodies need every single day. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and it's just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to start tonight by showing you our fruit, our vegetable, and our berry blend. These three blends are 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic, they're non-GMO, they're picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means that what is in the product is on the label. For instance, this is our berry label. You probably can't read it, but I can. So our label has raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, grape, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa. My favorite part of our label is this right here. It carries a nutrition label. Like I told you earlier, Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule, which shows that it's food in a capsule. It's carrying a nutrition label. Only food can carry a nutrition label. The next product I'd like to introduce to you is our Omega blend. We have a full spectrum of plant-based omegas, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So most of us have heard that you should be taking your fish oil. Take your omega-3s. You know, everyone says, make sure you get your fish oil. Well, what Juice Plus has done is we cut out the fish. So fish eat algae to get their omegas. So we cut out the fish, went straight to the source. So our plant-based omegas have algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more. So an amazing blend of oils, full spectrum, like I said, of plant-based. These 4 products, these 4 capsules, every day I swallow with a complete shake. I love our complete shakes. They come in chocolate and vanilla, and we might have just heard at conference that there's some new flavors coming out. They didn't say what, but they did say that there's some new flavors coming out. But we have the chocolate and vanilla complete shakes, another vegan product. Every morning I mix this with water. It still tastes amazing. I have a lot of people say, what do you put in it? And I'm like, water. But I just mix mine with water. I swallow my capsules. I start every single day the same way. Never miss a day of my complete. We also have another new I hate to call it new. It's about a year old now. A new protein called Perform. It's got more protein grams per serving. It's another vegan product. Love my Perform. I typically save that for later in the day when I'm doing my workout. So it's a great time for me to take my Perform. Last but not least, I can't skip the Tower Garden. We have an aeroponic growing system where you can grow your veggies, you can grow your herbs. I grow lettuce, spinach, kale, all kinds of things. Mine is sitting behind me in my office now because I live in Indiana and it's cold here. We actually got some snow this week, so I was much better off in Georgia the week before. But I have a garden in my house in the winter. It's amazing. By Thanksgiving, I'm going to be able to get all of my fresh spices and lettuce off of my tower and be able to serve that at dinner or at Thanksgiving. I love my aeroponic growing system. If you haven't heard of the Tower Garden, make sure you talk to whoever invited you to this call because you've got to learn about it. Okay, we have an amazing lineup of speakers. Sally Lane has brought some of her team with her tonight to share their Juice Plus journeys. And Sally, I just want to invite you to come on into the call and share your story and share your journey with us tonight.
Thank you so much, Carol, for doing this weekly. I mean, it is an amazing gift to the Cortese organizations and all of us who join. We would like to welcome you to our team tonight and to our Healthy Living event. We are all affiliates with an international functional food company operating in more than 20 countries, sharing health, wellness, and an opportunity to earn money doing good at the same time. It is our hope that we may bring value to you in the short time that we have. First of all, I would like to introduce my dear friend, Bonnie Spiller, Senior Sales Coordinator in the Juice Plus business and certified Dr. Sears health coach. Bonnie is caring, passionate, unbelievably generous, and relentless, sharing health and the potential for additional income with all she meets in the grocery store, in the gym, in parking lots. She particularly likes parking lots, and in her beautiful home where she welcomes one and all. Bonnie and I would never actually have met if a friend of a friend had not invited Bonnie and her husband to her home for her world famous lemon pound cake. Bonnie, would you tell us your story? Mute.
Yep, there we go.
There we are.
There
Thank
you
you so much for that introduction. And I'm going to take it away by saying, I'm going to start with the fact that I lost my mom at a very young age with breast cancer and congestive heart failure. And this made me acutely aware of lifestyle and diet. And I certainly desire to live a much longer and healthy life. She died at age 62. And I had no idea that a large amount of fresh fruits and vegetables would make the difference. I was immediately attracted to the Juice Plus products and the science that proved my DNA does not have to be my destiny. And so I took on the fight every day with flooding my body with all of these nutrients, 45 plant-based ingredients. And I don't think that's all. We've added something since then. But now I feel that I'm living my life to the plus, and I look forward to enjoying many more healthy years to spend with my grandchildren and hopefully great-grands someday. I'd like to share a fun fact about me right here. I was encouraged by Sally, my upline sponsor now, who worked out to work out with her and participate in the St. Jude's Children's Benefit Half Marathon in Memphis, Tennessee. I did all of that, and much to my surprise, I power walked a half marathon in 3 hours and 30 minutes, and I did that on my 75th birthday. Noticeably, my recovery was remarkable, and I'm so blessed, and I have such incredible energy and health. I have crazy energy. My nails and my hair grow and glow, and I have not had so much as a cold in almost 10 years. I have had one slight brush with allergies, but other than that, I am so blessed with good health, and I take no prescription drugs. You know, I decided to join the Juice Plus business the very same day I ordered my products. I had been retired for 13 years from the insurance industry, and I was certainly not looking for another career. However, when I learned the integrity of this company and the generosity of this company with such a big heart, I just had to get involved. Some of my past had involved network marketing. So I kind of knew the drill. Well, in those 13 years of retirement, I had little jobs called Driving Miss Daisy, and I had outlived 3 older ladies, just helping them with everyday chores or driving them here and there. And I made an extra $500 a month doing that, which I could spend on my grandkids the way I wanted to. And that was very important to me. So when they said, I would like to show you how you could possibly earn an extra $500 very quickly by sharing this product and introducing the free product to children through the parents who would sponsor them. Well, I have 8 grandchildren, including my husband's grandchildren, and they weren't all healthy. They weren't all unhealthy, but it just seemed like the perfect plan. So I jumped on, and in just a few weeks, I was earning that extra $500 a month income. Then my business grew a little more until it overtook the income that my husband and I were realizing from our bed and breakfast, now called Airbnb, and I was kind of glad to let those duties go for sure. So beyond that, my business moved very, very quickly. And I'm kind of reading this here, if y'all hadn't figured out. Some of the exciting fruit of my business is that I was able to take graduating grandchildren on cruises. I'm able to pay my college granddaughter's apartment rent, and I'm able to give and do for special needs that touch my heart. And I could not do that without my Juice Plus income. So I do a lot of volunteer work and work closely with a large nonprofit here in my county. And that's my story. I'm moving on to qualified national marketing director, hopefully very soon. But I want to encourage you all, if you know a senior, don't overlook them because you think they won't want to know about the business. They all need the product. Everybody needs the product. But with the inflation like it is, an extra $500 a month covers a lot of things. And I'm now 82 years old, about to run my third half marathon. And just go for it, guys. Whoever invited you, if you want to know how to talk to a senior, just get in touch with me. I probably have the largest geriatric group in Texas. Love y'all. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Diane Ulrich. Diane came across my path at a church where we go to church. I didn't know she had been there many, many, many more years than me because it's a large church, but she's a registered nurse. And I watched her interact at 2 different vacation Bible schools where we host over 400 children every summer. And I just wanted to get to know her. And so we went to lunch and I got to know her a little bit better. And then I think the next lunch appointment got postponed for some reason. And then on the fly, I invited her to a big event in San Antonio. But this lady is so unique. She has a very big heart. She still works here and there as a registered nurse, filling in for people that have to be on vacation or have been sick. She has a precious 14-year-old puppy dog named Bella, and she raises African tortoise turtles from eggs. So Diane, take it away. I love you with all my heart. You're muted, honey.
Now, am I unmuted?
Yes.
Bonnie, your sharing was great. And as Sally said, you are the most energetic, relentless, generous lady I've ever known. I love you. Thank you. And it's, boy, I'm a baby in the Juice Plus. My husband and I have been taking it since May. And it's so exciting to be here tonight with the growth. But Bonnie took me to hear the Schlosses presentation, who are both PhD and pharmacists. And that's all it took. I'm an RN. I know biochemistry. I'm also a ACE Gold certified fitness instructor for 40 years and know a lot about health and fitness and have tried everything that's come down the pike and to see if it worked. And whenever I saw the Juice Plus presentation, I said, I got it. That's it. I just, now my struggle is to convey that to everyone that has interest. I have so many people at the fitness center where I work that we start talking about it. And then the next thing I know, there's a group around us going, what is this? So it's so easy to share. And there's a term that I just love that I learned on one of the previous videos, and it's meaningful sharing. And that is Juice Plus, right up there with Jesus. It just is so wonderful to be able to do it, to know it, to see the results taking it. But I'm still struggling on just the best way to communicate this. But I know Bonnie's going to help me. And she has helped me so much. But something I did today, at the doctor's office, I have to bite my tongue because I want to tell every single patient that we see in this concierge practice how they could benefit from Juice Plus. So I've got to talk to the doctor so I can quit biting my tongue. But there are just so many things. Health is what we need. Health is a gift. Health you cannot buy. And Juice Plus not only provides that health, but also hope of health. And without hope, we don't have anything. So I am so excited to be part of Juice Plus. I didn't start timing myself. I thought I would. I was sharing Juice Plus with the other staff at the office today. I don't know if y'all can see this, but let me read it to you. I just Googled Juice Plus, not juiceplus.com. And what came up was Juice Plus review. Is it worth it? A dietitian explains, and it's written by an MSRD, Anna Reisdorf, and reviewed medically by an Anthony Dugart, MD. Guys, there's not a negative thing in this article. And this is a total third-party, objective, very complete evaluation of Juice Plus. And I thought, whoever wrote this really knows about our product. Well, come to find out, they had been a partner for 2 years to provide transparency and understanding of the product, and still has her children on this. So this was very exciting to me. And I just took copies of this and handed it to each staff member. And probably all 3 are going to join Juice Plus because they have children, because they, being in the health industry, they understand the cost, the expense of poor health, and the value of good health that Juice Plus provides. That's the main thing I wanted to share. Number 2, something that I'm still working through my mind with is how to communicate these benefits to an individual. And you can stand there and say there's been 42 gold standard research studies done in everything from psychiatry to cardio, but it's still not real until it's theirs. So I've started focusing on them, saying, you take the product, and then we're going to get back together and see the benefits you've received. And I have found that to be really, really effective, because what Juice Plus is about when you're talking to someone is them, is what they are going to receive from these wonderful products. So I just want to say thank you. I'm looking forward to be National Marketing Director soon. But and Bonnie's going, yeah, girl. So she has just been my sweetheart, my cheerleader, and I just want to thank y'all so much for having me this evening. And if you ever come to Kerrville, come see us.
I just have to interject that she fast-tracked us to sales coordinator in 4 months. So she knows how to talk to people.
Yeah. I want to be better. Thank you so much. God bless you, each one.
Wow. I mean, they really inspire me, and they are such a powerful team. It's lovely that they're in the same town, and I mean, they work together seamlessly. It is really exciting. My name is Sally Layne. I'm a qualified national marketing director with the Juice Plus business, and I am a certified health coach, as is Bonnie. I don't think I said that. I have a PhD in microbiology and a passion for the beneficial microbes of the human gut, and if well cared for, and what if well cared for, they will do in countless aspects of our health. My husband and I first heard about Juice Plus from my father the day it was introduced 29 years ago. He was a retired pediatrician and had treated thousands of children, thousands of sick children, many well children over many decades, and he instantly understood the value of Juice Plus. And he was excited for all of his family to know about it. Unfortunately, none of us understood the value of Juice Plus. And he shared Juice Plus and Jesus with every person he met. Diane, it made me think of that when you said about Jesus. But some people were offended, some people were amused, and some people got it. And it made dramatic differences in their lives. And many of his original customers are still customers of mine to this day. And many of them are elderly, more elderly than I. while he was passionate, we were not. We were smug, we were arrogant, and we thought our family could not be healthier. Thank you very much. We tried Juice Plus for 4 months just to please him, felt no different, and stopped. We did not understand that you can't feel prevention. And very, very sadly, we did not know that you can't feel disease either until it's often too late. 12 years later, after our son had died of Ewing sarcoma, a bone cancer that typically is found in adolescents, and I myself had battled with breast cancer, we were humbled and we were finally open to learning more options about healthy living. And we began taking Juice Plus. By that time, now this is 12 years later, we are not as young and healthy as we were, or arrogant as we were. And almost immediately, I had resolution from the irritable bowel syndrome that had plagued me from the time I was a small child. I just thought it was normal. And my immune function became normalized, and all of my allergies disappeared. And finally, the unremitting exhaustion that I had experienced for a full year following 2 heat strokes resolved in a few weeks. I've had more energy in the last 17 years than I had in the decade previous to us learning about Juice Plus. I have been able to compete and complete 5 half marathons, raising money for St. Jude Research Hospital, where they research, they treat, and they often even cure pediatric cancers, even like the one that killed our son. My first race was 6 months before I turned 70. Juice Plus has given me a powerful community. I would even say a powerful family. I mean, this is a family for me. I know any of you who've been involved with Juice Plus long understand how close-knit this family is. It has given me my health back, and finally, it has given me purpose. I had never actually used my training as a microbiologist, and I'd been very content being a wife and a mother in a very small town, not anywhere near a research hospital or a university. I was so comfortable with it that my 16-year-old son came to me one day and said, "Mama," his cousin had told him that I had a doctorate, and he told him he was a liar. And I said, "Well, darling, no, he's not a liar. It's never." He said, "Why don't I know?" And I said, "Because I've been a wife and a mom, and this is not part of who I am." However, in recent years, I don't want to start crying, I've been so grateful to be able to share the health and perspective I have as a virtual traveler into the interior of the human gut. I share both with people who are healthy and want to invest in being healthy the rest of their lives. And I share with others who are willing to invest in their health and help reverse some of the things that have been holding them back. It's been especially satisfying, and it gives me incredible joy to have been doing part of this path with my husband. If you are hearing about Juice Plus for the first time, or if you have tried it and you are not yet convinced that it has potential value for you, get back with the person who invited you tonight. There are I thought it was 45. If it's 43, I don't know the difference between 45 and 43, random control trials. That is the gold standard in medical research that prove the potential benefits of Juice Plus for you if you're willing to consume it regularly. Just like a pharmacist would never suggest that you take a life-saving drug if you felt like it, Hippocrates said almost 2,000 years ago, "Let food be your medicine, let medicine be your food." And I believe Juice Plus can be a real lifesaver for so many of us. It has been for us. There are videos of doctors who are specialists in areas that may be of concern to you. Many others share their stories of overcoming health challenges. And if you are an affiliate with Juice Plus and you are discouraged because some of the people you care about most deeply don't understand the benefits of Juice Plus or don't even want to hear about the benefits of Juice Plus, never give up. I am so grateful that my daddy never gave up for 12 long, very long years. And now I would like to introduce my husband of 54 years, Ottis Layne MD, and qualifying sales coordinator in the Juice Plus company. Ottis shares health and hope at work in his current specialty, addiction medicine, and everywhere he goes, even on mission trips 6 times a year. He began studying the relationship of diet, lifestyle, disease, and longevity after reading the 9 original Juice Plus studies that were available 17 years ago. Ottis is an outlier, always exploring the far corners of information related to healing and disease and integrating that information in ways that continually astound me. That journey has taken him into new areas of interest. Most recently, he completed the requirements to become a diplomat of the American College of Lifestyle Medicine, a specialty utilizing lifestyle. And that includes Juice Plus. That's part of our lifestyle to prevent, reverse, and often even cure disease. Ottis.
Okay, I want to say just briefly some benefits that I have felt from Juice Plus products. There are 2 areas in which I have benefited. One is when I went through spinal surgery, and then when I had a total knee replacement, my recovery from surgery was remarkable. Very little pain. I did the knee replacement without taking any opiates. I just took Tylenol because I didn't need the opiates, and the recovery was fast. Also, with the Juice Plus Omega, I've experienced a reversal of my degenerative arthritis. I wasn't able to walk for exercise since I was 33. I'm now 78. And now I can walk again for exercise, could hike in the mountains with my grandchildren 2 summers ago. And also my lipids have been normal for the first time. But I want to move on to something else to tell you something about that we're very excited about. And that is we've opened up a kind of a new area in which we can help people with autoimmune disease. And it involves Juice Plus. Now, Sally said I got board certified in lifestyle medicine. And there are 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. The basis is whole food, plant-based diet. It also, another pillar is proper exercise, proper sleep, stress management, avoidance of risky substances, and social connection. Sally and I add hydration and spirituality to that, but that's not part of the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. And it's used, as Sally said, for chronic diseases, prevention, treatment, and even reversal. And when I explain this to new people, they say, oh yeah, that's alternative medicine. I know about that. Well, it's not alternative medicine. Lifestyle medicine is all based on scientific evidence, and there are no supplements unless they are proven. There is not an expensive panel of tests of doubtful value. There are no supplements and no infusions going to the office once a week. We have, I recently kind of did some studying about autoimmune disease. I didn't know about autoimmune disease. I never needed to know much about it when I was in the ER. I didn't need to know about it when I was doing my addiction medicine. But I learned that autoimmune diseases arise from gut imbalances, from poor gut health. Now, when I was in medical school over half a century ago, autoimmune diseases were so rare that if a case of autoimmune disease came through clinic, it was presented to the whole medical school. Now there are over 60 different autoimmune diseases, and 20% of Americans have a diagnosis of autoimmune disease. And what did this come from? What has happened? And it comes from our lifestyle that we set about in the 1950s with a great uncontrolled experiment to see what would happen to the health of a nation if they started eating foods that were devoid of micronutrients and fiber, and added fast foods were developed in the 1950s, and it goes on and on. So back to autoimmune, the trigger for this was learning that our grandson had developed alopecia. He was losing his hair. I didn't know that was an autoimmune disease. I was shocked. So I started doing some reading and learned that autoimmune diseases arise out of gut imbalances. And then there is a trigger, usually a viral infection, that overstimulates the immune system because the gut is not able to control it. And people start making antibodies against their own tissues, the hair follicles in our grandson's case. So I talked to my daughter-in-law, and we were able to take some measures with our grandson. So there are basically four things that need to be done with autoimmune diseases as far as lifestyle measures. One is to take probiotics. There's only one that works, but probiotic, that's easy. Then get enough fiber in the diet, and that's not always so easy. You've got to make some changes. His diet was mainly pasta and yogurt, so he was able to eat some beans and some whole grain toast, and then his alopecia has reversed after just a few months of those lifestyle interventions. So probiotic, fiber to feed the beneficial bacteria. The third is micronutrients, and that's where Juice Plus comes in. We need a wide variety of plant nutrients, and a lot of them are the colors that are in brightly colored fruits and veggies. And so that means changing the diet, but there is a shortcut, I tell people, and that is you do need to eat more fruits and veggies, but a shortcut is to add Juice Plus because it's got a whole lot of the phytonutrients that you need. The fourth thing to treat autoimmune disease is also a hard one, and that is stop poisoning those bacteria. And that means no fast foods, no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no preservatives, no alcohol, and it goes on from there. So up to this point, I was not finding a lot of people who are interested in lifestyle measures, but we know lots of people with autoimmune diseases, and they are ready to listen, and we started having consultations with them.
It's really been fun, I will have to say. Now, for our final speaker, I'd like to introduce Chef Karen Carlisle. Karen is the sales coordinator in the Juice Plus business, where she helps people on their health journeys. She is a certified health food over medicine instructor and a whole food plant-based chef. She is not only a chef, but she is also an artist. And the third Friday of every month, she gifts our community with recipes and instructions to make delicious, healthy, and simple dishes on doctor's orders, which is a Zoom platform. Please welcome Karen as she brings us our dessert tonight.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to tell you just a little bit about myself and how I got on this road to becoming a chef. I think I was sick all my life and just didn't know it. I have had a variety of things I can't think what you call it right this second. So we're going to move on. Anyhow, I've had pain, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high everything, and sciatica, and chronic constipation, and just with all of that, I just needed help, and I couldn't figure out how to get it. My immediate upline is Carla Joy. I think some of you know her. And at that time, she was in medical school. And everything she said, try, I tried. So one day she came to me with this Juice Plus thing. And it's like, I don't care what it is, just give it to me. So I took it. And I'm going to say about 3 weeks in, I called her hysterically crying. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. I'm not in pain. So, I mean, something is wrong when you think something's wrong when you're not in pain. But I took it. And then I realized that I needed to change the way I was eating. So between becoming eating whole food, vegan / vegetarian, I noticed I was feeling much better between the Juice Plus and the way I was eating. So I think maybe a week after me calling her, I joined the company. So my thought was, if food is making me feel better and then Juice Plus is making me feel better, why don't I be, I need to tell people about this. So I went to culinary school, became a chef. I got alphabets behind my name, if anybody wants to see it. And I've been trying to teach people that eating right and Juice Plus are like hand in hand. You can't take Juice Plus and eat anything you want and think you're going to feel better. So, and people have a idea that if you're eat fruits and vegetables, you're just going to be eating salads and just fruit. So I teach people how to cook whole food plant-based. And I teach them how that these fruits and vegetables in a capsule really works. So I would say a year after that, I went to the doctor and they tried to put me on a whole bunch of medicines. I didn't take it. Of course, I didn't tell my doctor. And when you go and you get your next blood work, they give you that little piece of paper that says everything is good. Well, when I got that piece of paper, that's when I told my doctor that I didn't take any of her medicine. She was a little upset with me, but all my blood work was normal. So that's my Juice Plus story. But what I do want to do is, I hope you guys can see this. This is a dairy-free, gluten-free truffle. And if I had time, I would show you the whole process, but I know we didn't have time. So the pudding, I'm getting it close. The pudding is dairy-free, gluten-free. The cookies is gluten-free, well, they don't call them Oreos, but gluten-free Oreos. So what you do is you put a layer of cookies at the very bottom. I don't know if you can see that, at the very bottom. And then you put the pudding, another layer of cookies, and the pudding, and then there's, you can't see it really well, but another layer of cookies. And then you put a pudding on top. And then these are I don't know if you can see that, but that's the cookies. And you put that right on top of there. And you have your Oreo dairy-free, gluten-free parfait. Thank you very much. I hope somewhere in the future that I would get a chance to cook for you. Have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen, Chef Karen. And thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. And I see that we went way over, but that's great because I have very little to say in the training.
That is okay. My tower is watering behind me. I don't know if you guys can hear it, so I'm going to be really brief, but we do invite you all to stay on for the training. I'm going to stop the recording of this call. It was amazing. I can't wait to share it. But I'm going to stop this recording, and then